Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set up. 70. Indy. 56. Let's go, defense. Ready.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing Jones. And this one's incomplete.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great, but you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big third down.
Check.
And Ingram holds it in. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
A gain of 16. 8, read. Right here. Hey, Haywood.
On 1st and 10, Jones. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Saquon Barkley. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Mike 54. Hey, dude.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones. Got a man, Slayton. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 36.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
Mike, get in the way.
Exit.
Get in the weight room. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Hey, come on, go.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Hey, Delta. Watch it. Get it.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He'll buy some time right. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Redskins scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
56. Mike.
Following the turnover, it's Haskins. Finding his target, it's Cody Latimer. And he almost gets this to the 30. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
56. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Play action. Haskins. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Hey, motion, bump, bump, bump.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. I got him. I got him.
Second and 10 now. Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Snap comes at 1. Now Haskins. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Ready? 56. Right. Mike, 56. Right there. Right there. 56.
Know your job. Check 37. Check 37.
Check, check, check.
Check. Huh. Check hot route. Hot, hot.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Set punch. The Mike plan. 58's the Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. 58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike.
I'm hot 7, hot 7. I'm going to run you over.
Third and 2, now Haskins. And Latimer's got it. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Go 58's the Mike. Defense wins championships, baby. Yeah. If you kill it, motion me out.
58's the Mike, 58. 58's the Mike.
In your face. 58's the Mike.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. He's got it. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Fresno. Out.
We're scoreless after 1. They'll come out in the pistol.
Check tight end. Check tight.
On the ground, Geis. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Haskins to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Dwayne Haskins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
On the ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Right there, 54, right there, right there.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. A gain of 7, and they pick up the 1st.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
At the 33-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Now Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
I smell fear in that.
Here's Jones on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Here we go, here we go. Short.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And this is Latimer, complete. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Right there, 56.
Watch the screen. Yo, I got it. Delta. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Coming to you.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
That's another Washington Redskins first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. No. Motion. That's it.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Let's get that ball.
On play action, Haskins under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
I got wide. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Go.
Now Haskins, third and long. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36.
Washington Redskins first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.